Hey guys, it's Jack here. I know some of you guys are wondering what this video is about, and I'm about to get into that. First off, I just want to apologize for not having uploaded a video within the last 2 weeks. This video will sort of explain the reason while also discussing a topic that not only I struggle with, but that I think a lot of people also struggle with. What that topic is change. The thing about change is most people fear it and most people don't embrace it, and for me, I'm going through a big change. Lately, I have been going through not only just one big change, but a lot of changes, not only just in general, but also in life. I think change is something a lot of people struggle with, and I want to kind of talk about it. Not only to help me, but maybe to help any of you out there. The big thing about change is that it can be overwhelming. I think that some people, including myself, struggle to embrace change and deem it as scary. A big change for me that's been happening recently is transitioning out of the army back into the civilian world. I've been in the army for 5 years now, which being my whole adult life. It's the only lifestyle I really know as an adult, and leaving that lifestyle for something new is very terrifying. Even though it's terrifying, it's also very exciting. Sometimes I let the fear overwhelm me instead of embracing the up and coming adventure, which embracing the next adventure is something I should do more often, as the whole point of this channel is to create adventures with you guys and, bring you guys on them with me. And I think whatever change you guys are going through now, or that you have gone through, is something that you should embrace. Change is scary, but it doesn't always have to be. Life will lead you in the right direction even if you don't know the destination yet. My biggest life change, I would say, was joining the army. I didn't know what I was gonna really do or where it would take me, but at the end of the day, I am thankful for it did take me. I remember when I was in processing, I had the worst stomachache for, I would say, roughly 4 days, not knowing what was going to happen until I just decided to stop worrying and embrace my decision and the journey that I was about to embark. I know once I did that I did feel much better, and it's been a great ride since. The moral of the story is that whatever change you're going through, you don't have to worry about it. Everything will eventually work out, and you don't have to think you are the only one who's going through it. I can count on it that people have gone through whatever life changes that you have gone through as well, or that you're currently even going through. I can assure you whatever change you're dealing with right now, someone can relate to it in some way and has overcome it. I believe if other people can't overcome and embrace those changes, then so can you. Don't be afraid to deal with change or even make a change. A lot of people fear it and don't want to make change because people get comfortable, and there's nothing wrong with being comfortable. Everybody wants to be comfortable. But the thing about comfortability is that when you get comfortable and then the change comes in your life, whether, it be a job or moving or, even the ending of a relationship, whatever the case may be, it's still a big damper in a sense. And it kind of throws your whole world into a tailspin. And I know that people struggle with that a lot, including me. Like I said, the army is probably the biggest change that I've had to go through in general. Not only just when it came to changing my life, but it wasn't me just joining and going into a different lifestyle and a career for me in a sense. A big thing for me was leaving my family. I was 18 years old when I left for the army, 3 months out of high school. And now here I am almost 23 and I'm married and I have a house and all that, and I've definitely grown a lot since then. But I think the biggest change at the beginning was leaving my family for something unknown. And now the biggest change that I'm going through now after being within this environment for 5 years is leaving it for an environment that I haven't been in since high school. And it's even a little different than when I was in high school, because in high school, I just worked at Home Depot. I went to work, I went to school pretty much, to where now it's like I'm not going to school, I'm not living with my parents. I'm transitioning out of the career and the lifestyle that I've been in for the last 5 years for something that I'm not used to at all. And yeah, that's scary, and that does cause some anxiety for sure. But I think at the end of the day, I know I'm going to overcome it, and I'm going to make it, not only just by myself, but I also have my wife to support me. So with anybody else that's kind of going through a change or whatever the case may be, you don't have to do it alone. You can, go to your parents or go to your partner if you have one, or even friends for you know, for example, if you don't have any of those options, hell, come and watch my videos. You know, that's kind of why I want to start making these, is not only just to help you deal with the similar things that I may be dealing with, but even help you deal with things that I've maybe already dealt with that you're going through, whether, you know, be anxiety attacks or, you know, school troubles or bullying or whatever the case may be, you know, or listening to your parents or issues with your parents, changes that I've had to deal with as well, you know. And I think overcoming a change is difficult, but I think it has it's a big relief when you eventually do it, and I think that's a good thing, you know. And I know maybe some of you haven't gone through a big change, and I'm sure you guys may be worried about when that big change may come, you know. I think a big change for a lot of younger people, and not saying that I'm old or have a lot of wisdom, but, you know, I guess people a little bit younger than me, graduating high school, you know, and even going into college, like that's a big change for people and a big adjustment. And personally, that's something that I didn't have to deal with, but because I went a different route. But at the end of the day, there's still changes that people deal with, and I think struggle to overcome, or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, I just want you guys to know that it's gonna be okay, and that you don't have anything to worry about. But that's all I really have to say. But I appreciate for all you listening to me and my story, and hope it helps anyone out there. If you want more videos like this, feel free to hit the like button and leave a comment down below. All support is appreciated, and I hope this helped anybody who's kind of dealing with this, you know, or, you know, dealing with anything. But I love you guys, and, you know, as always, just keep it simple, guys.